All right, so here we are. We're entering contacts by hand. You go, wow, I think I have 1,000, because you're like, all right, you're brainstorming. How can I get all the contacts I have and have ever had into Connect so I can weave them together and rock and roll? Well, you can enter them by hand, and that may take, if you're type like me, it may take an eternity, and that's a little too long. Or you can go, all right, I know that there's this little thing called importing, and as long as I can figure this out, I can load loads of contacts into Connect in a short amount of time. If you've done importing before, you're going to probably find ours faster and cooler and more intuitive and more lickety-split than anything you've ever done. If you've never imported before, just take the time to understand, because yep, there's a little learning curve to it, but the time will cut this down by 99%. And so anyway, so there are a couple different ways to do it. If you've already got a CSV file to import, you just find it. If you go, look, I don't even know what the heck you're talking about. Well, we have a template, and so you can click here. I'm working on a Mac, and Mac versus Microsoft work a little bit differently. But if you're on a Mac, you click that, and you go Save File. You see where it went? Right over there. So if you just follow that arrow, you go, all right. So there's my Connect template. So now what I do is I just put all my data. I figure out how to get it all in here, cut and paste and whatever, and put it in here. Then you save it. And so then what I can do is I can go, all right, let me browse just like anything else you do. To go, okay, Connect template, because I saved it as that. Imagine I saved that file with all my data as Connect template. And so there it is. It sees it. It goes, all right, I see your Connect template.csv file, John. You go, well, good, Connect. Can you add it? It says, yes, I can. But now it's going, hey, all right, on that file that you want imported, you had a thing called fname and lname and relation and type, and you had all these different things. Where do you want me to put that information into Connect, John? And you go, okay, well, I guess I better map it. That's a computer version word. I think of it as matching. It's a little matching game. I go, all right, well, if that file that I'm importing says fname, well, that's first name, and then I've got last name. I go, okay, relation. That's that relationship. That's a smart field. I go, okay, that's relationship. Now this could take a while, doesn't it? But once you have it done, it works slick. But Connect has a little smarts built into it in a lot of places, and this is one. It'll make your life easier. So it might not match all of them, but give Smart Match just click Smart Match and see what it does. This one matched all of them. Of course, we knew that because it's a Connect template, but sometimes it'll match all of them, sometimes it'll match a few, sometimes it'll match almost all of them. Then you only have to manually match a couple. But let's just make sure it's right. F name is first name, L name is last name, relationship, that's relation, type is type, rank is rank, status is status, remarketing. I can enter all these things if I want to. Group, I always like to enter group if at all possible, because here's the thing. You might be entering lists, let's say from your phone, or let's say a better example is, let's say if you're younger and you just came out of college, you go, well, all my people from college, or everybody from LinkedIn, or everybody from my last job, or everybody that worked on in this project, or all scientists, or all billionaires, or all musicians, or all all those kinds of things. So groups are really a handy thing to import. You don't have to import all this stuff. You just import the stuff that makes sense. And you go, all right, I'm satisfied that all looks right. I say import, and there you go. It imported 72 files. You go, holy smokes! Remember what my number was before? So now I look up. Does it look right? Did it import properly? Yeah. Business phone. There's Bono's email. I see that's his address. If I wanted to look and see where Bono's house is, I can actually click that. So all these things imported. Sweet. Also group called influencers. I love that. Awesome. It looks right. Cool. Now I can rock and roll. I can start calling these people and get after it and start knitting it together. But what happens if I screwed it up? Because you know what, I screw it up on a regular basis. So I go, oh man, I put the phone number in the relationship field. I put his address and the stat and notes, or I just screwed it up. I go, oh man, now what do? I'm stuck. No, you're not. Connect is pretty forgiving too. It knows that you're human and I'm human. You can just go back and you can undo it. Just undo the import. And it Connect says, are you sure you want that to happen? Yeah, I do. So now if you just imported 9,000 names, this is going to take a little bit of time. But we've only done 70 or whatever it was, so it's going to happen pretty quick. There, it's done. So now if you go back and check, you go, oh, thank goodness, they're gone. Now, if you want to go back and you go, oh, it was the right file, I just matched or mapped them wrong. What you can do is the file's still in there. You just want to go back and map your fields again so you can go through that same process. But if you go, you know what, it was the wrong file. I mean, I imported, you know, grandma's cooking recipes or something, right? You go, look, just get rid of that whole file. And Connect says, are you sure you want me to completely dump this 100%? Yep. And so there, it's gone. And so now you can just start from scratch and redo it. Easy enough. And there you go. That's importing.